Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arius Cyril. Alright, so they wanted me to check out patients, right? Alright, Tristian. Tristian smiles as you approach. Greetings. How may this humble chosen of the great Serenray help you? Yeah, I guess I should go. Jod, are you ready? Please, we cannot delay much longer. Yeah, let's begin. Jod breathes in deeply, then exhales slowly. Arastal be with us. Tristian, Serenray help us. Glancing nervously at the various medical instruments, the brave peasant woman got up on the operating table. Just don't butcher me, is all I ask, she muttered in a trembling voice. Meanwhile, the foremost medical experts in the room still couldn't agree on what exactly it was they were trying to do. Stop arguing with me. Coughing up blood is a sure sign the problem is in the lungs. We look there, Jod insisted. No, it's the nausea we should be focusing on. We need to examine the stomach, Tristian objected. The clerics turned to the Baron in desperation, asking him to resolve their dispute. After careful consideration, he decided, let's see. No, I think Jod's got the right of this. We should search for the source of the disease in the lungs if they've got a cough. Tristian continued to object, but there was no more time for discussion. After a short prayer to Arastal, Jod took up a scalpel. Candlelight reflected off the surgical instruments and potion bottles. As Jod's scalpel made the first incision in the woman's skin, I could hear her inhale loudly through clenched teeth. I confess I lacked the courage to watch the surgery, even after I turned away. I couldn't help but tremble from hearing the poor woman's screams. The air filled with the acrid scent of medical potions while Tristian mumbled prayers to ease the patient's pain, simultaneously scanning her body with magical sight. All I could do was whisper my own prayers, but the Baron, he didn't lose his courage. He... Yeah, the diplomacy choice is the lowest DC and my highest check. Oh, or I could go with neutral evil and just made the cleric's job easier in the quickest and cruelest way by killing the patient on the spot. No, I'm not going to do that. No, diplomacy 25. Took the patient's hand and whispered something in her ear, distracting her from the pain. Okay, I've got like a 55% chance on this. Let's go. It's DC 25, I have a 16, I need a 9 or better. I failed. But she was in so much pain, she clearly couldn't understand what he was saying. She kicked and screamed, and eventually the time came when even the cleric's steady hands couldn't keep the scalpel from slipping. Horrible screams became low groans, then a terrifying silence. Oh, Arastal, Jod whispered. I was wrong. The lungs are clear. Tristian sighed heavily. Don't blame yourself. You did all you could. I will pray for her soul. May she rest in peace. But now our duty is to finish what we've started, to make her sacrifice worth something. Jod cut into the dead woman's stomach and pulled out a strange item. It looked like some kind of seed, a glowing, pulsing, thumb-sized seed. Before anyone could say anything, it flashed in Jod's fingers. He dropped it on the floor, just in time. On the spot where the seed landed, A portal opened and a roaring monster jumped out of it. Okay. Oh, that poor woman. Oh, great. I need healing. I don't have any potions on my belt, do I? Oh, I do. Good. I will drink my potion and walk away. I'm not a frontline warrior. That's my wolf. Go, wolf. Get the owlbear. Good job. We have guards here. Go, guards. How dare you attack Tristian? I'll shoot you for that, owlbear. I won't do my best, though, apparently. Go, wolf. Good job. Okay, the owlbear is sickened and staggered. Interesting. Good job, guards.
Strike with all your might.
Right, I actually did something that time. Go, wolf. Good job. Oh, you actually landed a hit this time, Tristian. Nice. Hey, Jod, how about, like, healing people instead of just buffing us all?
Dawnflower, grant me strength.
Tristian's taking quite a bit right now. I'm nowhere near full, and neither is my wolf.
We won't falter.
Oh, now you do something. Take the kill shot. Looking at the patient's body, Jod can't hold back his tears. He wipes his eyes, not even noticing the blood still on his hands. Tristian hands Jod a clean towel. Jod pulls himself together and wipes his hands and face. So what have we learned? Jod Kavkin. We've learned I was a pompous fool and Tristian was right all along. It's not a disease, but a parasite, something of vegetative origin. It resembles a seed. I'm sorry, my friend. I should have wagged my tongue less and listened to you more. Tristian, please don't mention it. It was a lucky guess, not worthy of your praise. Are you able to cure others of the disease now? Tristian, yes. Now that we know what to do, we can extract the seed with much less risk to the patients, and with much less suffering. Alright, what will you do next? There are still many patients here. We'll start work on them immediately, and you, Your Grace, may want to search for the source of this disease. We still know neither where the seeds come from, nor how they get into people's bodies. New patients arrive daily, and how many never even find their way to the hospital. Our efforts here are not enough by themselves. We need to find the root of this problem. Alright, well, I guess I have to go then. Jod, please find the source of those wretched seeds. Alright. The Seed of Sorrow.
no stopping now.
Nope, I'm talking to people. Lindsay. Hello, Your Grace. Feels strange. It's amazing I can just go and have a chat with an actual Baron. I wanted to talk to you about Ekon. I'm worried about him lately. Although worried might be too strong a word. He is way too gloomy, even more so than usual, if that's possible. Life without a family must be hard for him. But he is not completely alone. He has us. I know we can't replace what he lost, but we must remind him that we are here and he can talk to us. Okay, what are you getting at, Lindsay? What I'm getting at is that we should hold a merry revelry and use the opportunity to talk to him, heart to heart. If we just invite him for a drink, he'll no doubt refuse. So we must organize everything in secret. We'll gather guests, prepare food and drink, bring Ekon, and have so much fun. I'll even bring my lute. What do you say? Sure. Helping Ekon is our comradely duty. And if we need to throw a feast to do that, then that's what we're going to do. Lindsay, I'm not sure I'd put it like that, but I'm glad you agreed. Alright. I've talked to Alina, the innkeeper, and she's happy to help us, although between us, I'm not sure what made her so enthusiastic. Anyway, you should talk to her, and I should go and think of what I'm going to play. And one more thing, don't be late. I fear if we don't pull Ekon out of his mood now, it'll be too late. Alright. Okay, let me look at our journal. Right, I have to meet Keston near a shrine on a certain day. Let's see, Mother of Monsters. We located the Goblin Village. So we gotta check out things there. And we've got this feast to prepare. Alright, how are things with the kingdom right now? Alright, invasion. Monsters are erupting from the bodies of fallen citizens. Your subjects need the Baron in the capital. Okay, oh, I met with them already. So we got community and loyalty. Good. Lindsay has a suggestion. Okay. I could support the treasurer's endeavors now. Should have us rank up economy, which would be great. Except he's still busy with something for 23 more days. Is that the only one we have at the moment? Okay. What are our stats? Okay, community is 2. Loyalty is 5. Military is 3. Economy is 65. Relations is 18. Divine is only 21. Arcane is 14. Stability is 16. Culture is 18. Espionage is 3. All the secondary ones aren't ranked yet. What does it take to get... Okay, so to have a relations advisor, I have to get my community rank to 4. To get an arcane, I gotta get my divine rank to 4. Stability, that one will require military to 4. Alright. Culture will require, what is it? Loyalty to 4. And espionage will have relations at 4. Oh, so it's tertiary then. I have to get community to 4 and then relations to 4 before I can get someone for espionage. Interesting. So there isn't one tied to economy. But economy puts a cap on how much each of the others can contribute to our economy and such. Like right now with economy 3, the most we can get from any of the others is 3 BP per week. Alright. So I need to get my military up, I need to get my community up, my loyalty up. Man. But I rarely get anything that does community, and then Lander fails so often. Right. Everyone's busy with something right now, right? Oh, I haven't told Lander to start proposal for cooperation yet. Okay, dude, you have a 95% chance. Because I'm investing a crisis point. So, go. Alright, I'll start that one. Okay, Lander is busy with that. 7 days. Tristian's got 3 on his. Rigongar's got 14 on his. 4 for Harm and 23 for Jublust. Okay. That's so hard to do divine. Because all the things are these, like, big, giant researches into the nature of curses, which cost a lot of BP and take a ton of time. So it's not easy to it is not easy to raise divine. What are these modifiers I have right now? Unfair prices. Okay, that's what Jubilost is working on at the moment. Ambitious recruits. +2 to solve events with the general. Low taxes. Low taxation helps the economy grow. Any opportunity resolved by the treasurer increases economy by 1. Nice. Love of the common folk. The cost of buildings with static loyalty bonus is reduced by 10%. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to that one person. The innkeeper. We're gonna see about this feast. Oh, something's happening. Hello, stop yelling and listen to me. I'm trying to talk some sense into you. Eric, there's nothing to talk about, Olav. This is my home. I was born here, and it is here I die. You dolt, that's what I'm saying. You stay, and you'll die before your time. Can't you see what's going on? Monsters, goblins, and bandits. Turn your back for a moment. And there's some fiend crawling right out of your neighbor's entrails. Eric, you talk too much. Just do your work. Pray to a rascal and stay close to your home and family. That's all there is to it. We've seen worse. Alav, aye, back when you were half your age and unmarried. Eric, old friend, think of Jenny and your little ones. What if some beast comes knocking at your door? You're a woodcutter, not a swordsman. We have to leave the barony while we still can. Eric, I, Erastil, have mercy, your grace. Allah, forgiveness, your grace. We were just discussing the crops. Let's see. I can't fail this. The neutral good option is a diplomacy challenge that I can't fail. Because it's DC 17 and I have a 16, so on a 1 I succeed. Let's see. I understand. Yeah, I understand that you're worried about your close ones and yourself, but hear me. Without loyal, upstanding people by my side, I can never rescue this realm from the evils plaguing it. If you stay, I swear, I'll do everything in my power to put an end to this madness. Yep, of course I succeeded. Both men listen to you quietly, then look at each other, then clumsily bow to you. We understand, your grace. These are tough times indeed, and there are things, all sorts of things, you have to deal with. Don't you go listening to fools. The loyal and true will stand by your side. Alright. Cool. Oh, there's a Kundeo.
Onwards.
His wolf is smaller than mine. Okay. I'm... Actually, it might not be at that point. Okay, where's the tavern? This way. As you approach, the red-headed innkeeper curtsies awkwardly. Your grace. You must have come to talk about the feast for a Kundeo. I'd be happy to. I'll provide the food and drinks. Everything will be first class. How much will this idea cost me? Don't mention it, your grace. It is an honor for me. Everything is on the house. Okay. Who will serve at the feast? With your permission, your grace, for such an honor, with such esteemed guest, I'd like to do it myself, your grace. Alina smiles awkwardly, turning an even brighter red. Oh, she fancies a Kundeo, doesn't she? Okay. I commend your enthusiasm. Why would you, though? Oh, your grace, isn't it so? It'd be my pleasure. I hope everyone likes it, including a Kundeo. Okay. Then we need only to agree on the place. I guess there's no two ways about it. We'll have it right here. We'll have it here, right in this room. We can decorate it, of course. Tavi, forgive me, but are we thinking of the same Akundeo? He will likely feel uncomfortable indoors. The feast must definitely be held in the woods, if Madame Innkeeper is up for such a challenge. Lena is speechless, either due to astonishment, indignation, or both. I mean, that makes sense. He is a ranger. I would honestly also prefer, like, a big celebration in, like, a clearing or something like that. Who are you? The woman stands tall with a calm smile. My name's Ntavi. I'm passing through the city. Ekun and I know each other from long ago, since back when he guarded caravans. We traveled together for a long time. Pursing her lips, the innkeeper studies Ntavi carefully. And, can you think of a suitable place? How about the Royal Hunting Grounds? I don't have a Royal Hunting Grounds. Oh, yes I do, never mind. I've seen the place in passing. It's not far from the city. It's a cozy nook and there's water nearby. Alright, what do you say, Alina? The innkeeper sizes up the woman opposite her. I might not know a Kundeo as well as some, but I see no trouble in holding a feast in the woods, or on a mountain, or in a swamp, for that matter. Well, I mean, a swamp would be very problematic for a feast, but yeah. Ntavi, wonderful. In that case, I'll gladly meet both of you in the agreed upon place. Okay. Lena, I've seen a lot since as a keeper here, but When one just invites herself like that, the innkeeper clicks her tongue. Oh, what got into me? Grumbling. It's high time to start cooking. Your Grace, please take care of bringing a kundeo to the agreed place. Lindsay and I will do the rest. Alright. Alright, I guess I'm taking a kundeo with me this time. Alright, let's exit. Alright, oh, the group really needs a rest though, but that's okay. Sorry, Octavia. But, yep, you know the drill. We gotta take someone else with us, so you get to stay at home with Ragongar for a while. I mean, unless, of course, at some point we need to take Ragongar somewhere. Right, and, well, he's here, he might as well get to level. Right, he is a ranger. What's his current fighting style? Let's see, he's got point blank, precise shot, wound companion. Nice. Weapon focused longbow. Favorite enemy magical beasts. Favorite enemy giant humanoids. So he's an archer like myself. Favorite terrain forest, animal companion wolf. He and I have a lot in common. What's Slayer look like? Yeah, I wasn't actually telling you to take that level. I was just trying to look at what it does. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna go ahead and take his ranger levels. Right. Have you get your perception, athletics, mobility, stealth, and lore nature. Right, you get a combat style feat. Yeah, get point blank master. That's pretty good. With your longbow, of course. Alright, and then 7th level, you're also still gonna go ranger. You're gonna keep increasing those same skills. Right, you get a regular feat. Yeah, go ahead with clustered shots. That's a good one. I plan on getting that myself at some point in the near future. When you get your second level spells. Cool. Alright, and then you get to be 8th level. I'll have you raise your wisdom since it's at an odd number. And then continue on with the same skill set. Oh, you get a new favored terrain. Currently have forest. I guess go with plains. Where are my hunting grounds again? Okay, that's the old Mesa. There they are. Alright, yeah, let's enter the location. I should also probably have him set up his spells now. So that if and when we rest again, he'll be good. Yeah, go with Sense Vitals. And take summon Nature's Ally too. I should check out his gear.
I'm open to your orders.
Alright, he's got a Cloak of Resistance 1, he's got Studded Leather +2, a Longbow +1. I don't have any spare other gear for him, do I? No, I don't think so. Oh well. Yeah, if I ever do a second playthrough, Or I might just have people take a level of something so that everyone has an animal companion. So that'd be really cool. Just have our party of 6 be a party of 12. Alina, there you are. Ekun, old friend, speak of the devil. Ekun's face freezes in surprise. He stares at Natavi and Alina silently for a few moments, completely still. Finally, Ekun turns a quizzical look to you. Silently pat Ekun on the back. Grabbing Ekun's arm, Alina leads him to the tables with food. Please come here, Ekundeo. You don't mind if I call you Ekun? Ekun? Tavi fixes her hair and you notice a tattoo of a stinging wasp on her wrist. Following the couple with a long stare, and Tavi says quietly to you, Please come to me when everyone is busy eating and drinking. I would like to talk to you. Alright. Right, I need to talk to Ekun. Oh, looks like everyone's here. Nice. The ranger greets you with a curt nod. Your Grace must want to talk to Ekun. I'll go... Oh, this is Alina. Your Grace must want to talk to Ekun. I'll go make sure everyone has enough to drink. Ekundayo, looking at Alina's back. Ekun turns to you, fixing one of his belt bags. Cunning plan to bring a hunter to a feast. Call him to hunt. It was a team effort. Lindsay, Alina, Natavi, and you, according to Alina. Ekun is silent for a while. Thank you. I will point at a glass. Drink with me. Ekun looks uncertainly at the offered glass. I'll go with the diplomacy option. Alina's wine is quite good. It's your choice, though. Succeeded. Ekun is silent for a moment, then pours himself some wine and tastes it. Then his face relaxes slightly. Not bad. I hope we didn't do more harm than good. Are you at least having fun? Ekun chuckles and nods confidently. It's good to be among friends and trees, and better still not holding a bow. I find it interesting to look at faces, listen to what they say to each other. I missed it. So how are you? Life is life. It goes on, whether we wish it or not. Oh. I'll go with remain silent, which is diplomacy 18. So I need a 2 or better to succeed. I'm still thinking about them. Okay. Ekun stares into the distance. I wake up the first rays of sun. I see the faces of my family. Fire turns to ashes, midday turns to midnight, and when the stars are shining, I still think of them. Some days bitterness and rage fill me. I drive them away. Other days I feel a smile on my face and I appall myself. Only hunting numbs my feelings, but the farther I follow the trail, the darker the woods are, and the harder it is to find my way back. Don't submit to despair. Deep inside, you want to be happy again, and your family would want the same for you. Don't be ashamed of the moments where joy returns to your life. Ikun smiles slightly. Easier said than done, but there is wisdom in your words. Indeed. So I see Alina is trying very hard to please you. Akundayo, she is the lady of the house. This is her responsibility. Yeah, I think this is more than a sense of obligation. I thought about it. Time will tell. Alright, let's talk about something else. Why did you never tell me about Natavi? Why would I ask him that? We've never really talked before, so yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Right. Oh, it's Kaliki now. It was Canara a moment ago. Oh, edible moss. I'm gonna go harvest that. Your Grace, smiling, Natavi nods politely. So what did you want to talk about? I wanted to ask a favor. You see, Lena the innkeeper treats me coldly, and I have no reason why. Yesterday, for instance, she argued with me before changing the sheets in my room, and today she refuses to pour me a glass of wine. So I was thinking, she wouldn't refuse if the Baron himself asks for a bottle of wine. And why do you need a bottle of wine? And Tavi's laughter is soft and musical. What a strange question. Really, why would I need a bottle of wine at a party? Fine, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Arius Cyril. Oh. Still, though, why do you need a bottle of wine? Well, I just wanted to steal Ekun for a moment. To walk and talk with him, eye to eye. I've known him a long time, and he could definitely use someone to talk to. Okay. Um... Yeah, I know you know him from the past. And see, the thing is, I'm not sure if you're, interested in him or not. But, if I had to choose who I was gonna try to set him up with, it would be my local innkeeper versus someone who just arrived at the barony, just because I'm loyal like that and kind of want to inspire that kind of loyalty. But, I admit, we got acquainted very suddenly. Ahaha, that's right. When we met for the first time, I had to speak to him. Interruptions be damned. What was I supposed to do? I haven't seen Ekon for such a long time, and I was so surprised to hear about him. Well, I'd like to know you better. I am at your service. Where are you from? I grew up in Nantambu, far from here, but never liked that city. I left it years ago and haven't been back since. I remember leaving it vividly. Little towers covered with bright mosaics dot the horizons, and I lay hidden in the bushels of sugar cane on a rumbling cart drawn by a lame old donkey. And Tavi laughs. A curious tattoo, a stinging wasp. Does it mean anything? Your Grace is very observant. And Tavi runs her fingers over the image. This tattoo is a tribute to tradition. It symbolizes the transition from unconscious dogmatic conformity to mindfulness and self-awareness. That is an evasive answer. Ah ha ha ha. I'll probably never get used to the straightforwardness of citizens of the River Kingdoms. A wasp is the sacred animal of Calistria. I am one of her followers. Alright. Let's change the subject. Smile in response and leave. Alina, what can I do for you, Your Grace? Alina, could you give me a bottle of wine? Don't bother with the bottle, Your Grace. I'll pour for you. Just bring a glass. This option, man. Chaotic evil. I need a bottle of wine now. I'm going to count to 3. 1. I'm not going to go chaotic evil on my subjects. Are you answering your ruler's command with a question? Oh, wow. It wasn't a command. I need a bottle for Natavi. She's our guest, and you can't refuse her food and drinks. I'll go with lawful. You know what? I'm lawful good now. I'm just gonna go all in on it. Well, not all in on it, but when there are like equivalent choices, I'll go with those, unless they're completely way off from being lawful or good. Like when you attack something that's a typically evil creature, even though it's like trying to talk to you. Yeah, I need a bottle for Natavi. She's our guest. You can't refuse her food and drinks. The innkeeper raises an eyebrow. I have no idea why your grace invited this harpy. Of course, you know better, but still. Let's see, I performed a lawful good action. I received cheap wine. Alright, thank you for organizing such a wonderful party for Ekon. My pleasure, Your Grace. I am happy everything turned out this way as well. Besides, entertaining a man such as Ekundayo is a pleasure. The innkeeper giggles, covering her mouth with a handkerchief. Yeah, she definitely fancies him. Ekun pretends not to hear. Well, I'm going to go check in on some of the others. Alright, Natavi greets you with a charming smile. I will pass the bottle to Natavi. Here, I hope you like this. Casting a warm glance your way, Natavi nods gracefully. Thank you very much. Now, if you don't mind... Okay, so she's going off with Ekundayo after asking Alina to have gotten a wine opener. To get her away for a moment. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I can't talk to her right now. Oh well. Is there anything else I'm supposed to do for this one? Talk to Lindsay. Okay. What is Lindsay? Who close? Oh, seriously, where is Lindsay? Oh, there she is. Lindsay runs her fingers over the strings intently. Lindsay, I think now is the perfect time for one of your performances. Are you sure? Have you had time to talk to everyone? I'm sure. Begin. Lindsay, ahem, your attention. My friends, let's raise our glasses. Let's celebrate our adventures, and that we have others to share them with. Also, let's thank Alina for a generous feast. The evening was wonderful. Alina bows, turning red. And now I'd like to play something special for you. I haven't composed anything for a while, but this is a special occasion. Striking a theatrical pose, Lindsay begins to play. Kun quietly takes a place next to you. Music starts flowing. Lindsay's performance isn't perfect, but it's deep and emotional. One cadence follows another, and music echoes from among the trees. I mean, she's like a level 8 bard. I mean, she's probably the best musician in the River Kingdoms at this point. Akundayo. Suddenly you notice that Akun is standing much closer than you thought. You realize he's slowly moving closer to you, fidgeting from foot to foot and trying not to look at anyone. At the same time, Alina is trying to lean closer and closer to Akun, trying to touch his shoulder. Noticing your look, she gives you a sharp look. I'm not going to try to shove him closer to Alina. No, I'll try to shove him a little closer. I will. Akun, my friend, could you crowd me so... Turning red as a beet, Akun whispers an apology and moves towards Alina. She grabs Akun by the arm, looking at you gratefully. Lindsay finally strikes the final chord, and the sound fades. Pleased with her performance, Lindsay receives well-deserved applause. Right. This dog looks at me and then sniffed my hand. The wolf who was the wolf who was standing nearby before wags his tail and approaches Akun. Oh, just look at that, Akun. He seems so loyal. You have to give him a name. You do. You've been together for so long. You've been through so much together. And Tavi shakes her head. The heart wants what it wants. Why would one fake affection when there is none? Yeah, I think he deserves a name. There's necessarily anything to do with, like, affection to naming something. Ekundayo, looking at the dog and thinking for a moment, Ekun smiles slightly. His name is Okbo. Alina looks at Ekun and seems to forget about the whole world for a moment. That's better. A wonderful, imposing name. Well chosen, said Lindsay. By the way, friends, not to sound too mundane, but I'm quite tired and we still have to get to the city. Maybe it's time we pack up? Ooh, that was a lot of experience. Nice. All right. And that's actually going to be it for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arya Cyril, and I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.